How can the forgetting curve boost reading retention? Imagine reading a fascinating book and then forgetting most of what you learned within a few hours. That's the natural pattern our brains follow, but it can be turned into a tool to remember better. The forgetting curve is a model that shows how quickly we lose new information if we don't review it. It reveals that we forget about 50% of new facts within an hour and up to 70% within 24 hours. Knowing this, we can use the curve to improve how we remember what we read. One way it helps is by encouraging us to space out our reviews. Instead of trying to memorize everything in one sitting, we revisit the material after a few hours, then a day, then a week. Each time we review, the memory becomes stronger and more resistant to fading. This method, called spaced repetition, actually flattens the curve, meaning we forget less over time. Another key technique is active recall. Instead of just rereading, we test ourselves by summarizing what we read or asking questions about it. This practice forces us to retrieve information from memory, which makes the connections in our brain more solid. When we actively recall, we slow down the natural decline in retention that the curve predicts. Timing our reviews is also important. The curve shows that the best time to revisit information is just before we are about to forget it. If we review right when our memory starts to fade, we reinforce it at the perfect moment. This prevents the steep drop in retention and keeps the knowledge fresh longer. Breaking down reading material into smaller chunks helps too. When we connect new ideas to what we already know or relate them to real-life examples, the information sticks better. The curve suggests that meaningful links make memories easier to retrieve and last longer. Finally, consistent practice is essential. Regularly revisiting and applying what we learn through exercises or discussions embeds the knowledge into our long-term memory. Without this reinforcement, even good understanding can fade quickly. So, in practical terms, using the forgetting curve means planning multiple review sessions after reading, actively testing yourself, and linking new ideas to your existing knowledge. These strategies turn passive reading into an active process that aligns with how your memory naturally works. By doing this, you boost your ability to remember what you read and improve your overall comprehension.